Jennifer Scott and welcome to J Scott Beauty. If you've seen my recent videos, I did one, a Sephora mini haul, and another, a Target impulse shopping spree. Well, you'll know that I purchased mascaras. Today we're doing the face-off between the high and low price mascaras. Today's mascaras are going to be on my left eye, Covergirl, the Exhibitionist Uncensored Mascara 24-hour wear, big, bold volume in extreme black color 990. Facing off against YSL's The Shock. This is a mascara volume effect. Shocking volume and intensity, truly mastered. So since these are both claiming to be volumizing mascaras, I figured they would be a good showdown. Now, I will link them in the bottom so you can see, what the prices are, where they came from. This was Sephora, this was Target. But let's begin. So I, as you can see, have a full face happening, everything but the mascara. The only thing I didn't do was eyeliner or any sort of, you know how sometimes I press eyeshadow into my lashes so they appear to be darker. Well, I didn't even do that today because I want to give these mascaras a full shot on their own. So the only thing I'm going to be using is my Surratt Beauty Lash Curler. I always use this. I never wear mascara without curling my lashes. That's an absolute must for me. I mean, if you're going to put the mascara on, the lashes may well be up. You don't want them just sticking straight out. What's the dang point? Is that the kitty cat? It is. That's Lucy. Get used to her nonsense. Anyway, so I don't ever use primer. It's not my thing, so it wouldn't be right for me to use it here because that's not how I use my mascara. So let's begin. Now, I don't know if you can tell or not, I have curled the right side. Left side isn't curled yet. So I don't know if you can see the difference, but I sure can. So let's go in with the YSL the Shock. Here's our wand. Reminds me of the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I like this wand. It's not one of those spiky ones. It's one that I think helps with volume. All right. It's going in nicely. No complaints. I'm teasing the lashes out on the outer corner, out to the sides. For me, that gives a more open look, and I think it's a flattering look to the lashes. I do go over my lashes several times to make sure I've gotten every bit. I don't like a lash left unmascaraed. Okay. Now I normally do just one coat. I don't normally do two coats because, I just don't have time for that unless I feel like it's not performing well. Now I will say, right now the lashes appear to be staying up. Sometimes a mascara is too heavy and it'll immediately start making the lashes fall, which I'm not a fan of course. All right, I'm going to do the lower lashes and see. Goes on nicely. There are people who actually use a different lash, or a different, mascara for their lower lashes than they use for their upper lashes. And I get that. And you know what? I'm extra, but I'm not that extra just yet. Although, give me time. I may end up there. Okay. I do like this a lot on the lower lashes. I think it's very pretty. The upper lashes, it's fine. Now, it says it's a volumizing mascara. I don't feel... Well, I guess it's fine volume. When comparing it to other mascaras, it's fine. I'm not mad at it. I'm not in love with it. We'll see. Performance is a big thing. Is it gonna flake? Is it gonna smear? Is it gonna, come off during the day? I don't rub my eyes. I really don't touch my face, especially when I'm wearing makeup. So I don't think I should have any problems with smearing. This doesn't say, I don't think that this is a waterproof, even though I typically wear waterproof mascara because my eyes do tend to run a bit, but this is fine. So this side, my right side, is the Shock from YSL. Now let's go in on the left side. Now we're going to put on our Covergirl Exhibitionist in waterproof. It's going in nicely. It's not as thick as the YSL, which is fine. I'm teasing out the outer corners, making sure I get the tips. This is getting in my hair. Or maybe my hair is getting on my mascara. I guess it's all on your point of view. Okay, getting that inner corner now. I did, of course, as I am prone to do, I did get some mascara on my lid, but that's okay. We'll let it dry. Get that right off easily without smearing or smudging. Okay. Now I will say an immediate difference that I'm noting between the two is it, yeah, definitely. My left lashes, if you can see, they're still standing straight up from the curl. I feel like the right is starting to come down a little bit. So it might be too heavy a mascara for my lashes. YSL the Shock. Okay, so I'm good with that for my upper lashes. I don't feel like it is as thick and voluminous, although I don't know. Let's do the lower lashes. Yeah, I can see all sorts of mascara in my hair. I really should have pinned my hair back. This is not cute. I'll just do that for a second. Goes on nicely to the lower lashes. It's not clumpy. It's not like that spidery look. I think it's pretty. Okay. Ugh, there. I just shook too much and got it under here. I'm gonna clean that up and I'll be right back. And I'm back. So I cleaned up where I made mistakes. I feel like the CoverGirl is a little bit more of a lighter, thinner consistency. So I actually easily transferred it to my upper lid, which normally doesn't happen to me. But I waited like a minute and it dried no problem. And I just literally whisked it away with a Q-tip. Same thing with underneath my eye here. Let it dry for a minute and it whisked right away. So I'm not mad at it. I do think that the YSL, the Shock on my right side here, that seems to be not holding. Those lashes are starting to droop. And actually, there's a clump here. Ugh, I hate clumps. And out of a brand new tube, you shouldn't be getting clumps. For me, the clumps usually happen over time when you use the product and little bits of your eyeshadow fall onto your lashes. Then the brush gets on your lashes and then you put it back into the tube. And I think that that's how clumps build up for me at least. Oh, this hair. So right now it's about 1:30. I'm going to give this a full 8 hours. So I'll keep it on until 9:30 tonight. I will check in at 9:30. And then tomorrow I will pick up, again, full face of makeup without any mascara. And we will face off with the other two mascaras that we have, the Tom Ford and the Maybelline. So for now, I don't know. We'll see what happens. See you in a little bit. Hi friends, I'm back. So it's the end of the night. I've had this mascara on for more than 8 hours and I've been looking in the mirror. Now please excuse the mess before you. I think you'll see a couple breakouts. That's from the new foundation I used the other day that had sunscreen in it. Definitely not keeping that. Anyway, back to the mascara. So if you remember, on the right side was the high-end YSL, the Shock, and on this side was the CoverGirl. And well, here's what I'm thinking. I'm seeing here that there's some flaking that has come off of the YSL side. I'm also seeing that the lashes didn't stay completely up and curled like I'm used to with both my Dior Show Iconic Overcurl and my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. So it doesn't compare to either of those. And then the CoverGirl on this side, the lashes did stay up. Yay for that. However, there's a lot of mascara transfer that wasn't there earlier. Like my eyeshadow was perfect, no problems whatsoever. And there's a whole lot of little black speckles around here, so I'm not thrilled about that. I did sneeze today. My eyes got a little watery, and I took a tissue and I just kind of dabbed away at the moisture. And I see on this side here, there's a long black line. So a little piece of mascara must have, got trapped in when I dragged the tissue. It left a long black line there. So overall, I'm gonna give a thumbs down to the YSL Shock. It didn't do anything that I wanted it to do. And I'll give a medium to the CoverGirl because it's very affordable, kept my lashes up. However, I did have transfer on here, which I am not pleased about, and it was waterproof. So it shouldn't have done that at all. So in this case, I'll give it a little bit to CoverGirl for the curl. But overall, I'm not going to be repurchasing either of them. Tomorrow, I'll be doing my review with Tom Ford and Maybelline, and we'll see how those two fare. I'll see you in a little bit. Hi friends, I'm back. It's day 2, and today we're facing off Maybelline's the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara against Tom Ford's Emotion Proof Mascara. Now, the Falsies says it is a dramatic length, volume, and lift. This one is in waterproof, which is my preferred delivery of mascara, so it lasts longest. The Tom Ford just says emotion proof, so I mean, I'm hoping that it means if you cry, it's gonna stay. We'll see. I do know that this is also supposed to be like a volumizing and lengthening mascara, so we're gonna see how they compare. Now, just as, well, the other day for me, but still the same day for you, I did the lower price on my left side and the higher price on my right side. So that's what we'll do. So let's get this show on the road. Woo! Let's see what we got here. Okay, I feel like this is becoming like the basic wand that I'm seeing everywhere. It's kind of thicker on the outside, thinner in the middle, and a little thicker on the very outside, outside, inside. Honestly. As always, I'm going to curl my lashes first and then put on the mascara. So I'll be right back with my curly lashes. Okay, so we're curled on both sides, and I'm going to go in with the Maybelline the Falsies first on the left. Here we go. Now, I always start at the root to get the darkest because I don't always wear an eyeliner. And if you darken up the root sufficiently, you don't need one, especially for, your more low-key days. This hair, honest to Christ. Now, I do go over and over and over again, and that's just how I always do my mascara. I like to make sure every lash is completely coated. I just want that to stay all day, and I want to give it the best shot. For me, during the day, obviously the first thing to go is lips, but that's easily reapplied. Then cheek color. That's not so easily applied or reapplied when I'm not home because I don't keep a backup in my bag. There's only so much crap I can put in my already ridiculously heavy purse. Okay, so I like how this is going on. I got no complaints. I like how black it is. I forgot to mention that it's in the color, I think what is this? 202, very black, which, yes, please. I like dark, dark, dark lashes. Because otherwise, what's the point? Really, what is the point? Okay, top lashes, I think are looking great. I'm like thrilled. I got no problems with this. I'm gonna hope that it wears beautifully, because it would be nice to have another drugstore mascara in my arsenal. You know I love the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. So it would be nice to have another one, because honestly, it's very often sold out. And I have gone from Target to CVS to Rite Aid just to get a new one. Yeah, your girl's committed to her mascara. Oh, cool. Just got some on my under eye area. Okay. You know what's nice is I'm going back in and it's not getting clumpy. Like, it's just making them look fuller and thicker, and it didn't clump. Very pleased with that. Okay. Of course, I'll let that dry and then we'll wipe it away in a minute. I'm going to give the right side another squeeze just to make sure that they are fully primed for mascara. Okay. Now, Tom Ford. Oh, God. Do you ever get the feeling sometimes? It's like two feelings. Either A, this is so expensive and I'm going to love it and I'm just going to be pissed as hell that I love this expensive mascara. Or you're like, I'm going to hate it. It's going to be so expensive and it's not going to be worth it. I'm going to have wasted my money. Seriously, neither feeling is good. Why am I doing this to myself? Let's get that wayward lash. Look at how big that brush is. That is a long, like, whew. Okay. Here we go. Now this does feel thicker than the Maybelline, but not in a bad way. The Maybelline felt, I almost want to say like lightweight. This doesn't feel heavy. The formula just feels thicker. And I was reading the ingredients. They're only about, I don't know, 3/4 the same. They both use waxes. One uses an actual beeswax. The other one uses, I think, a synthetic beeswax. This one has kaolin in it, which is clay. You know, when you do a clay face mask, the kaolin that's in here. And you wonder what the purpose of that is. Why is there clay? Does it help the formula dry down, maybe? I'm not a cosmetic chemist, obviously. I don't like how this is getting clumpy on the outer edges. I have to get my pick, like my little pick thing to pull that out. I have a love-hate with this. I think this is like, yeah, it's Sonia Kashuk, so I got it at Target. This end here, these are so sharp that sometimes I've made myself bleed if I pick it up in the wrong way. It's a bitch. So yeah, just picking out those clumps. Now I get it. I'm the one who wanted thicker, more voluminous lashes, so clumps can happen, but it didn't happen on the Maybelline side. I will say, I think this is very pretty. Of course, look at me. Got it under my eye. Look at that, no problem. I always like to, I was going to clean off the end here, but that's just the way the little bristles are. Okay. It's very pretty on the lower lashes. Going again. Ugh. I know sometimes, like, I want different, oh, I did it again, that I want different lash looks. Sometimes I want them to be kind of like super thick, super full, super dramatic. Sometimes I want them to be like, just like really long. But my basic go-to is pretty much this. I like just a full lash because I don't have to do, you know, an eyeliner or anything with it. Okay, so right now, let me clean up the mess I made and I'll be right back to you. Okay, so looking at it, I think that they are similar in that I think that they both volumized. They both lengthened. Now, they're not tubing mascaras, so they didn't actually, you know, really make my lashes longer. They just made them look a little longer. I do think that the Tom Ford side is thicker. However, it's a little bit clumpy on the ends, just like the tips. And I can clean that off. I mean, just like I showed you with this little pick jammer here, I can just comb through it and pick those off. And it's not a big deal. I do that because what? I'm not gonna just walk around with clumpy lashes. So I'm not super mad at it. I think they both look really pretty. I really like how the under eyelash area looks on the Maybelline side. I think it's very pretty. Almost feels I don't know. And are you thinking, Bish, your lashes look exactly the same on both sides? I get that. Like, I get that. I do think that the Tom Ford side is a little fuller though. So now I'm gonna wear it for the whole day. It's about 11:30, so I'll have these on until probably around 7:30, 8:30, 9 hours. We'll see how it wears. We're gonna look for flaking, smudging. I do tear in the corner, so we'll see if I, you know, get any messes from that. But other than that, so far, I love both of these. And for the giant price difference, I think, well, I think you all may have already made up your minds. All right, I will see you in a little while. Hi friends, I'm back. So it's the end of the day. It's 9 p.m. I've had this makeup, this mascara on since 11:30, 12 o'clock. So full 9 hours is a good wear test. Sorry about what you got to be looking at here. I had a mask on because I went to the mall today. Maybe I went to Sephora again. Well, remember that Dior makeup, that foundation that I bought and I wasn't liking it? Well, it made me break out like crazy, so I had to return it. Anyway, back to the mascara. So let's compare. Now we know I started with the Maybelline the Falsies Lash Lift on my left side. That's our low-priced mascara. And on the right side was the Tom Ford Emotion Proof. And let's see if we have a verdict. I honestly am super pleased with both. And I don't see much of a difference in wear. Looking at the Tom Ford, I can like see here in the corner of my eye that I did have some tearing because my makeup has worn away here, but there's no leftover, you know, mascara behind. So it didn't smudge with, you know, my eyes running a little bit. I mean, you know, it's 9 hours later, so the lashes aren't perfect. And even the lower lashes, there's no smudging running, there's no flaking. I don't feel that they have stood up, you know, as perfect as they were, but I mean, 9 hours later, you know, they come down. With the Maybelline side, I gotta say, underneath looks great, still no flaking, no running, no transfer. I feel like these lashes have stayed up a little more. Listen, I'm not throwing out either one of these. I'm keeping them both. I'm super thrilled, especially with the Maybelline. I think it is fantastic. I'm going to link all 4 of the mascaras in the box below. I'm going to honestly say that of all 4, I'm not going to use the YSL the Shock. That's the one that, well, you know what? I'll give her 2 more chances. See if, you know, maybe she's got some life in her that I couldn't find. But I'm definitely going to use the other 3. I'm super happy. So listen, save your money on this pricey friend and get yourself this one. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I mean, 9 hours? I'm happy. I hope you're happy. I'm Jennifer Scott. Thank you for stopping by J Scott Beauty. This was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like more high-low videos, please let me know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you so much. Mwah.